They moved east until the building ended, then kept moving anyway. The structure gave way to a service corridor, half collapsed, its ceilings sagging under the weight of decades. Cables drooped like loose tendons. Water dripped somewhere out of sight, steady and patient. Sid kept one hand on the wall. Mek stayed close behind him. Neither of them spoke. The scraping sound that had followed them through the upper blocks was gone. Not faded. Gone. Mek slowed first.
Hey. I know.
The hum beneath the floor shifted pitch, then settled into something almost stable. Sid's wrist pad stopped blinking. The interference that had chewed at the signal since the tower dropped out entirely. Too clean.
Don't stop.
It's not back there.
That's the problem.
They reached a junction where 3 corridors met. Old transit signage hung from the ceiling, paint flaked down to bare metal. Line A, decommissioned. Line C, restricted maintenance access, authorized crew only. No power, no lights, no motion. And still the space felt occupied. Sid crouched and brushed dust aside with his glove. Boot prints, old ones, ground in, faded. Beside them, something else. A partial outline where a body had rested for a long time. Fabric gone. Only the shape remained, darker than the surrounding concrete. Sid straightened slowly.
People didn't get out.
Yeah, I think you're right, Sid. Workers?
That's who was here when it started.
Farther down the corridor, newer marks cut across the old ones. Drag patterns, broken shell casings. A dropped pack split open, contents scattered and trampled. Scavies. Not long ago.
So, like, it didn't just wake up.
No.
They waited. Nothing came. The silence pressed in, heavier than pursuit. Mek swallowed.
Maybe it lost us.
It doesn't lose things.
Then why stop?
Sid closed his eyes for a second. Not to think, to listen. His drift sense pressed at him, not urgency, direction. Something ahead had weight.
Because we crossed something.
Crossed what? So what, we just walked into the wrong hallway or something?
It doesn't matter.
The dog appeared from a side passage before either of them noticed it. Medium-sized, filthy, one ear nicked. It stopped a few meters away and watched them without sound. Sid did not reach for it. The dog took one step closer on its own.
You seeing this dude?
Yeah, Mek, I was just... Whoa.
The dog turned and padded down the restricted corridor. Paused. Looked back.
Damn it.
They followed. The floor dipped sharply, then leveled out into a wider space. Old platform markings cut through the grime. A transit station. Not deep, not shallow. The kind built to move people fast when this part of the city still pretended it was permanent. A rail car sat on the far track. Dark, inert, doors closed.
That's a mag unit.
It's long gone.
Maybe not all the way. Let me see.
Mek moved toward a maintenance panel set into the platform wall. He knelt, pulling out the same hack pad Sid had clocked back at the Eterna office, his hands moving more on reflex than an actual plan. The dog backed away.
Mek?
Just checking.
The panel responded before he finished. A low tone pulsed through the platform. Not power. Alignment. The lights along the track flickered once, then went still. Sid's sense of direction collapsed all at once. Not pain, something deeper going wrong. He staggered back, his boots slipping on grit he had not seen. The floor section gave way with a sound like breath leaving a body. Sid fell hard. Metal struck his side. Something rigid inside his pack cracked. He did not get up right away.
Sid!
The hum beneath the platform deepened, then cut out completely. Silence returned. Not empty. Occupied.
Leave it alone.
I already did. I didn't
Just
mean to.
Don't touch it anymore.
Sid pushed himself upright, favoring his left side. The pain stayed. The dog whined once, then turned toward a stairwell marked Transit Access Below. No lights, no signage beyond that. Just down.
That thing didn't follow us, huh?
No, it didn't.
It probably could have.
I don't know.
Sid looked back the way they had come. Nothing moved. Nothing watched. That felt worse.
Being chased kept us moving.
Mek glanced back as well.
Right. And now?
Now? I don't know. Maybe we're not worth the attention.
Sid nodded toward the stairs.
We gotta go down. You're hurt, dude.
I can still move, dude.
The dog started down first, nails clicking softly on concrete. Sid followed. Then Mek. The last traces of the surface city vanished behind them. Below, something cycled once. Not welcoming, not hostile, present.